G'day guys, Bailey here from Outback Equipment. Today we got one for all you BT-50 and D-Max owners. We're doing the TAG XR bar on this 2024 BT-50. We're going to run through an install and some of the key features that make it one of the best bars for your 4x4. TAG Extreme Recovery bars are engineered right here in Australia. The one that we've got here today, guys, is the TAG Extreme Recovery bar for the BT-50s and D-Maxes. We're going to run over all the features and how to install it. Even though this is specifically for the BT-50 and D-Max, most of the features that we go across will relate back to the entire range of TAG XR bars. Alright, first things first guys, make sure you have all the tools and necessary hardware before you get started. Nothing worse than getting halfway through and realizing you don't have everything you need. So make sure you have your socket sets, your spanners, and a torque wrench if you have it available to you. First step, this vehicle's actually fitted with a factory bumper, mainly because of its lane departure sensors in the back corners here. So what you're going to want to do is remove this bumper and the sensors. Important to note, the bar itself does not come with sensor relocation brackets, but that's something to keep in mind if you want to keep all those factory features. As you can see, we've got the old bumper off, chassis all stripped, we've got our sensors out, so we're ready to start installing our brand new tow bar. First thing is lay your tow bar down with all your bolts, make sure everything's there and just set it out in the ground so you're ready to go. We have got our tow bar itself, we've got our end plates, we've got our spacers if we need it, and all our bolts, nuts and washers laid out. Now don't freak out if you see a bolt with a bit of wire on the end of it. That's just to help you get the bolt in the chassis nice and easy and line it up. The first step of actually installing your tow bar, guys. So we're going to get 4 of our M12 bolts here and our chassis mounted plate, and we're going to bolt up the plate to our chassis rail just loosely for now on both sides. Now we've got those 3 bolts into the side of the plate here, we can go ahead, grab our bolt that's going to go internal to the chassis rail, feed it in and line it up with the plate as well. Turns out we're both learning as we go here. Turns out there is actually 5 bolts for each side. So you're gonna have your 3 external bolt plates. You're gonna have your internal bolt that's connected to your wire here, and then you've got one more up the front. So we've done that on both sides, as we said, keeping it nice and loose. Now we're gonna lift up the tow bar and bolt it up to our 2 side plates. TAG actually includes a spacing bracket, so this should be used when you've got more than 3 mil of gap. So we put in the spacing plate, we're going to go through and tighten up our bolts. First off, we just went through and did the underside bolts on our end plates. We'll go through and do the side mounted bolts, and then we'll come back and do the bolts that are attaching the main frame to the plate, making sure that you follow all of TAG's torque specs that are included on the instructions as well, so the specific torque settings for each bolt depending on your vehicle as well. We're almost there. We've got all the hardware tightened up on the tow bar itself. Last bit of hardware, guys, is the receiver tongue and our tow ball. So we just need to install the tow ball onto the tongue here and we can chuck it into our tow bar. The last little step with our tow bar install today is a wiring harness with a 7-pin trailer plug so we can use the bar for what it's intended for. Luckily with the BT-50 it's a simple plug and play unit. All you need to do is pull out the blanking plug and then plug in your wiring harness, run your wire and then stick your trailer plug onto your tow bar in the allocated spot. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it on. So we've secured our trailer plug on that end. Now we've got the plug and play system up here. So we've got the plug located on the chassis rail and the plug for the wiring. So we're simply gonna connect those together, and then we're just gonna go ahead along our route here and tidy it all up with some zip ties. The last little step of our tow bar install, we've got the included compliance sticker. So we're just going to come up to the door jamb here and place the sticker there.
Bailey's done all the hard work getting the bar installed. Let's talk about some of the features. These bars are powder coated for hard wearing resistance to any scratches or nicks. You basically get everything in the box. You're getting your tow hitch, your tow ball, your shackles, your pins, everything in the box ready to go. So rated to 3.5 tons, not to mention you've got your rated recovery points on each side. Get your bridle out, get snatched out the back. All built to Australian design rules. This is a really hard wearing, long lasting bar backed by TAG's limited lifetime warranty.
Alright guys, that has been a quick install and run through the features on the TAG XR bar. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments below.
And if you want to find the TAG XR bar for your 4x4, check them out at outbackequipment.com.au.
We'll catch you in the next one.
See you guys.